And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to more Blackwell Epiphany. Last time we met Ray, the madam slash pimp. That's the equivalent of female pimp. Let's go back. I don't really want to talk to her about anything because I think we discussed everything, but I just want to see if I can go in the other rooms.
Hey!
Hey!
You can't go out that way. Sorry.
Oh,
damn.
Right. Sorry.
What about here? Oh, we can. Hey, Joey, get in here.
Joey, where are you?
Relax, I'm here.
Relax. Keep your panties on.
A painting of a woman in Victorian dress.
This looks like, you know, my kind of bar. I really like these old style, very private bars.
Some vintage posters of a German crooner. Looks to be 50 years old.
German crooner?
Some vintage posters of a German
Lots of German crooners.
No. I've been walking nonstop for 2 straight nights in the snow. I don't want to see how I look.
Don't worry, Rosa, you look great.
I'm not here to sit around. Looks comfortable.
Looks comfortable.
I'm not here. Looks like the kind of place where old men would read newspapers. If people still read newspapers anyway.
Hey, it's not only old men that would come here. I would love this kind of place. And with this kind of music, it's just right up my alley. I don't know why my voice went so high. Alright, well, we can't do anything here yet. As usual, I think I'll just go to the police and ask Officer Palmer if he has more info for me. Ooh, a side door.
The gate is locked.
Of course it is. But it might be important in the near future. I think we're kind of pushing for the end of the game. I think we're like 3/4 of the way. Heather's place. Now let's visit her because we spoke to her lady pimp. Joey?
Excuse me, Heather?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
What's up?
We spoke to Ray.
So, tell me about this Ray character.
I really shouldn't. Ray is really exclusive with the client.
Okay, she's not going to talk to us about anything, even though we spoke to
Heather,
Ray.
Sure.
Never mind. I really hope we can save them. I don't want to see another torn soul experience thing. So, police station. Yes. Officer Palmer. What you doing?
Officer Palmer?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Yeah.
So you don't know anything else?
Nope. Sorry.
Nope. What about Heather?
Do you have...
Let me check. Nope. Nothing.
But she was kind of a prostitute. You might have a record on her.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Peter Fielding's death?
Just what I told you.
Accidental.
Do you know anything...
Tanya Corsi? What are you doing getting involved with her?
It's...
Complicated. Yeah, I get it. Durkin warned me it might get weird. Anyway, there's not much to tell. She slipped in her shower and hit her head on the tub. She fell unconscious and she drowned. The coroner did an autopsy on her and found traces of whiskey and Valium in her system. Not a good combination.
She killed herself?
If you believe the tabloids, then yeah. But the coroner says no. There wasn't much in her system to actually kill her, but it was enough to make her a bit clumsy.
So it was just an accident?
So it would seem.
So it would seem indeed. A lot of accidents happening, actually.
Do you have a record of a Michael Cooper in your system? He's a priest.
Let's check. Sorry, whoever he is.
Fine.
Well, I'd better go.
Sure.
Sure. So another accidental death, eh? Maybe Peter can tell me a little bit more. Joey? How's that light bulb situation going on, Peter?
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
Hey, man.
So I'm told that you give personal training sessions.
Yeah, you interested?
I sure am.
Definitely.
Well, I don't have the time right now, but I can probably pencil you in. Just gotta check the schedule outside.
Perfect. We're moving him closer to the priest dude, even by one room.
How about next Tuesday, say 11 a.m.?
Sure, I think I could swing that.
Great. Here's my number in case you need to reschedule. You got a phone?
Ah, no, well, I'll just remember it.
Okay. 646-555-0425.
Thanks.
Great. See you then.
Perfect. We have his number. We have a dude's number.
And by the way, when you come to our session, don't wear a suit.
What else are you supposed to wear in the gym? This isn't a classy gym. Fuck this gym. But we have Peter's number, so I guess we should call it? Peter.
Hey, this is Peter. You know what to do.
Well, that's quite useless. Maybe Officer Palmer can give me some info on that number. Maybe his address. Please, I don't have any other idea.
Officer Paul,
Yeah,
Notes. Peter's number.
could you look up another phone number for me?
I suppose I can, within reason.
I'm trying to track down someone who Leah knew. The number is 646-555-0425.
All right, give me a second. That phone is registered to a unit in Murray Hill. Here's the address.
Perfect. And some progress. Now let's see where Peter lived.
Well, I'd better...
Sure.
I wonder if his body is still there. Probably not. It's just me being murdery. Peter Fielding's place. Ooh. What awaits us in here? It's dark in there, dark in there. Hello?
Coming.
It's a girl.
Yeah.
You kinda look familiar.
Who are you?
Who's asking?
I'm a friend of Peter's.
I'm a friend of Peter's.
So?
So I was hoping we could talk about him?
Funny. I was hoping to be left alone tonight. Guess who wins?
Why is nobody ever happy to see me?
Dunno. It can't be your copious amount of social grace.
Oh, shush, Joey.
Coming. You again?
Me
What is
again.
it this time?
I want to explore your place, but man, you seem to love pizza. We really need to talk.
This is Peter Fielding's apartment. Why are you living here?
Because I do? Now, please leave.
Charming woman. Like a hedgehog, but without the winning personality.
This is gonna take some convincing.
Coming. You again? What is it this time?
You know, you could just linger at the door until we talk about all of this.
I'm looking into Peter Fielding's death. Did you know him?
Look, I'm done talking about Peter. I've got my own problems. Just leave me alone.
For fuck's sake, stop slamming the fucking door! Get back here. Yes, it's me
Coming.
again.
You again?
Yes.
What is it this...
We really need to talk.
We really need to talk. It's very important.
Well, I really need to get to watching this movie. We all have stuff to do.
Ah! Stop!
Coming.
Housekeeping.
You again? What is it this time?
I work with the police.
I'm working with the police.
And?
And I need to ask you a few things.
I've already told the cops everything. I wasn't there. Just leave me alone.
No. Okay, no more Mrs. Nice Rosa. Fuck you. Joey, you do it.
It's a painting of a young woman. No idea who she is. I love the idea, but I can't smell them, but even I can tell those flowers are fake.
Really, really messy and incredibly tiny apartment. It's one tiny
A
room.
painting of a country home. Some kind of farm, maybe? Looks quaint, in any case.
Quaint. Filth.
After seeing the state of this joint, Red's place doesn't seem so bad.
Red's place is like twice as big. Where the fuck is like a kitchen and a bathroom? This is horrible.
Yuck, who knows how long that's been lying around.
Papers, hey. This must be important. Nice pizza. As your probation officer, I am bound to report your absence from our meetings to the proper authorities. I understand your desire to get your head together after the events of the Carth House. Hey, Carth House! But I'm afraid I must follow a formal process. Next appointment is pretty much in the future. If you attend this and every subsequent meeting promptly and in proper spirit, I can have your absence from the previous appointments excused. Carol Nowak. Okay, so this broad was kind of in trouble with the law and police. She's a badass.
She looks like she stopped caring about anything years ago.
Mm-hmm. Can we blow on her?
She shivered a bit, but no other reaction.
It almost looks like when she's taking that pizza, she's like spitting it in her cleavage. What the fuck? You're disgusting me. Okay, so we have, what did we get? Oh yeah, she's connected to the Carth House. Carth House. Carth House. Oh, new email. Hey. D. Quentin. I just wanted to reach out again. I'm aware that this is a difficult subject, but if we are to prevent your aunt and grandmother's condition to resurface in you, we must take the proper steps. Please contact me and we can schedule an appointment. Dr. Quentin, I appreciate it, but I really don't want to be in the loony bin for the rest of my life, so stop contacting me. What else did we have? No, not this. No, smartphones. There we go. Case. And Carth file.
Bingo. The case number is listed in this file. It belongs to a Maggie Fielding. It appears she was picked up in the raid on the Carth House. She was brought in for an emergency detox and forced to go into rehab. It lists one known family member, a brother, Peter Fielding.
Ah, so Maggie is Peter's sister. Is the person inside Maggie?
Coming.
Yo, Maggie.
You again? What is it this time?
Maggie?
You're Peter's sister, Maggie, right?
Sure. Fine, you got me.
Why couldn't you just tell me that before?
Because I'm trying to get healthy, working
Right.
through the program, admitting I have a problem, just like my sponsor says. All that is the first step. I'm still working on the rest. Talking about Peter, that's step 5. I'm not ready. It's nothing personal. I just need to avoid thinking about him for a while.
And you're doing that by living in his apartment.
It's just temporary. I have nowhere else to go. And besides, what difference does it make? He's gone. He had a stupid accident, and now he's gone.
That's just it, Maggie. It might not have been an accident.
No. Whatever you're thinking, no. I need this to be over, you understand?
Then we need to talk. You can call your sponsor if you want to.
Screw my sponsor. Let's do this.
Let's do this! Yes! Progress!
So, talk.
Talk. Yeah, kudos for trying to stay healthy. This place is a dump.
What do you know about Peter's death?
Just what I was told. That he was fixing a light bulb and fell off the ladder. I remember thinking it was a pretty stupid way to go, especially for him.
How do you mean?
Did you know the guy? He was obsessed with health. To die just falling off a ladder? I always thought he'd outlive the world.
Yeah, shame.
Why is Peter such a sore subject with you?
That's between me and him, or his ghost, or whatever.
It might help to talk about it.
I'm still working through the program. Talking about it is step number 5. I'm not ready for it yet.
Well, you're in luck today because here's Peter's ghost right behind door number 3.
Could you tell me about your father? He opened the gym, right?
Sure.
Could you tell me anything else about him?
If you want to know about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. Here's his address. He's always home.
Perfect. I love addresses.
So what are you watching?
I don't know, some animated thing. Not normally into cartoons, but the ratings say it's good.
Is it?
I guess. They changed the main character's voice after the first episode, but it's not bad. Keeps my mind off, well, the stuff you keep bringing up.
I wonder if she's actually referencing the show on TV. I don't know. They changed the main character's voice. I have no idea.
Can't you tell me anything about your father?
I told you, ask him yourself.
I will. I'm not done with you yet. That's what she said.
Have you ever heard of the Grace Group?
What, those circle jerk meetings my brother went to?
You know about it.
Yeah, I know about it. Peter was a mess before he joined that group. If you ask him, he would say it helped him find himself.
Did it?
Who knows? I thought it was a cult. Might have been better if it was.
Why's that?
Look, never mind. Peter found himself. Good for him. I just have to focus on myself.
Okay, focus on yourself and that delicious-looking pizza.
Do you know Tanya Corsi?
Well, I know she's on TV.
Was.
Or was.
Yeah.
Didn't she die?
Yes. She was a member of your brother's gym.
Really? You'd think she'd be working out in some fancy spa. Not my brother's crappy place. Wait, are you saying there's a connection?
No, I'm just looking into it.
Huh. Pete and Tanya Corsi. Now there's an image.
Indeed. I'm not sure of the connection yet, but other than she went to his gym, there must be something, hence the note in her apartment.
Do you know a Father might...
Look, I don't need a priest. I don't need to be saved. I just need to get healthy.
I'm not asking you to see him. I'm asking if you know him.
Oh. No, I don't know him.
Fair enough, it was a long shot. And I think Benjiro is also a long shot.
Have you ever heard the name Benjiro?
Benjiro? No. Sounds Japanese or something.
It's the equivalent to Ben, I guess.
How long was Peter working at the gym?
About 20 years? Never thought he'd do it.
Why?
Don't know. He seemed to drift around for a long time. He was a teacher, waiter, construction worker, you name it. Then one day, he decides that taking over Dad's gym is what he has to do. Now the gym is a neighborhood staple. Made it more popular than Dad ever did. Good for him, I guess.
I sense a little bit of jealousy in her voice, that her brother was so successful.
Do you know a woman named Heather Goffstein?
Nope, never heard of her.
Do you know anyone...
I'm sure I might.
Well, I really hope you don't know Ray.
Tell me about yourself.
Opening up is step number 5. I am nowhere near ready yet.
Fair enough, I will leave you alone now.
Well,
Sure, you know the way.
I sure do. Goodbye. Enjoy spitting that pizza in your cleavage. So we have her dad's place, Fielding Sr. Apparently he lives in darkness.
Wait. This is Greenwood Cemetery.
What? He's always home? As in, he's dead? That was pretty grim, Maggie. I'll give you that.
This tombstone is faded and hard to read.
Connor Lawrence Fielding, husband, soldier, father. Great, so she sent me to a cemetery to see her dead dad. Dead dad. The dad. Hillside tomb, shelter.
It's a little structure overlooked. The exit isn't far. If I really need to get out of the snow, I'll just leave.
It's a beautiful place, though.
There are a lot of family crypts in this cemetery, some going back 100 years.
While I do admire the scenery, what the fuck, Maggie? This isn't funny, man.
Coming.
Ugh.
Oh, sure, come on in.
You're gonna see a lot of us today. Your father is dead, by the way.
So your father is dead.
Yep.
Why didn't you just say that instead of sending me to the cemetery?
The only person to visit Dad was Peter, and he can't do that anymore. I figured Dad could use the company.
Really?
No, not really. I told you, there are things I can't talk about yet.
Well, that's perfect.
You said Peter visited the cemetery.
Once a year, on the anniversary of Dad's death. Peter was a damn saint.
Again, very jealous of her brother.
You said Peter...
Peter...
Damn saint.
Can you tell me about your father?
He died over 20 years ago. I don't see how it's relevant to Pete.
It's kind of relevant.
Can you tell me...
He died of...
Tell me...
Okay. No.
Well,
Sure, you know the way.
I sure do. I'm not exactly sure where we have to go now. It seems kind of like a dead end all around. I wonder if the ghost wants to talk to us again.
It seems
Damn. Joey, you go. Tell him we visited his dad and his sister. I really want to see that picture on the floor, but I can't do anything.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man,
I'm so excited about the training session. I can't wait. Can we start now?
Say, can we reschedule that training?
sure we can do that.
Damn. This is gonna take ages.
I think we could do Tuesday at 3 p.m.
Sure, sounds good.
Great, see you then.
Great.
Don't forget to stretch this time, Elizabeth.
Thanks for that. What does it say now?
A calendar with a...
Hey, he didn't mark the date. How rude. Well, this wasn't very effective. What about the police? My constant information stream.
Officer,
Yeah.
is there anything in the system about a Connor Fielding? He died about 20 years ago.
Let's see. Our records from back then are a bit spotty, but can't hurt to check. No, nothing comes up, but it's a very common name. Is there anything specific you can tell me about him?
He was in the Army.
Oh, then there might be something in the Veterans Association records.
Aren't those public?
Not everything. But fortunately for you, I can access everything. Okay. Archived records. Connor Fielding. Oh, seriously?
What's wrong?
Idiots. They had no idea how to archive data back then. I can only look them up by service number. You don't know it, do you?
I don't. Sorry.
Well, once you know it, let me know.
Damn. Where am I gonna get that service number?
Do you have any information on a Maggie Fielding?
Let me check. Maggie Fielding. Yeah, she was picked up in a raid not too long ago.
A raid?
A drug den in Chelsea. Some dump called the Carth House.
I know it.
Huh. Of course you do.
Anything else?
Just that she and about a dozen others were sent to the hospital for a detox. They were processed and let go.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
Is there anything else?
Just what I told you.
Accidental death, eh? So we need to find Connor Fielding's service number.
Well, I'd better go.
Sure.
Sure. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I could sure use me a drink. Let's go back to the Vantini.
As much as I'd love to order a drink,
I know you would, Joey. I'm sure you miss a good whiskey.
Hi.
Hey, what can I...
So that woman is Ray?
Yeah, sorry I didn't tell you before. She likes to keep a low profile.
Really? She told me her name quickly enough.
Well, I've made her a lot of gimlets tonight.
Oh, maybe this is a clue. She's all liquored up, so we can get anything out of her.
Do you know about Ray's, business?
Look, I just work the bar. I don't ask questions. And I shouldn't answer them either. Sorry.
It's okay. You're a good bartender. I like you.
Do you know Heather Goffstein? She was one of Ray's, employees.
I don't know her. Sorry.
Oh, you seem pretty innocent.
Well,
I'll leave you alone. And I'll go talk to the she-devil.
Hi, Ray?
Rosangela, was it? How goes it?
It goes well. I really need your client list, by the way.
I really need that.
Absolutely not. I give a premium product privacy. That client list stays in my office where it belongs.
Fine.
Well, I guess I should go.
Best of luck.
Indeed. Where else can we go, I wonder? We have George's place. Hey, we could talk to the ghost again. Go to George Austin's apartment. I'm sorry if I'm just wandering around, but I'm kind of out of ideas for this one. And I'm just hoping to stumble on something. Missed call. No new emails for him. Anything in the apartment that I missed? I don't think so.
Bok choy.
It's either a...
Voodoo shopping list, yes. Joey, I need you to talk to the ghost again. Maybe she can tell us some more about the very obvious note on her floor. For fuck's sake. Yo, lady. I'm getting really tired of your stuff.
Hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings you by?
So she knew Peter Fielding. I wonder if she knew his family.
Do you know Maggie Fielding, Peter's sister?
Sorry, no.
Crap.
Do you know a Connor Fielding?
Sorry.
No.
Do you know any...
Ray?
I think Ray might be involved in prostitution. Ring any bells?
That's more of a late-night news kind of story. I'm early morning. We're all about the rainbows and sunshine.
The rainbows and sunshine and prostitution in the rainbows and sunshine. That's something I would watch. It'd be quite interesting to watch that in the morning.
Are you sure you don't know anything about this note?
No. Please.
Oh, you're annoying.
Well, Todd.
Ta.
Ta. Stop being so mysterious. Now, I'm back to Maggie's place. Well, Peter/Maggie's place. Perhaps she knows her father's service number. That would help greatly, but
Coming.
I doubt it's gonna be that easy.
Sure, come on.
Come on in. Peter visited the cemetery. I have no topic about his field number, though.
Can you tell me about your...
He died over...
Okay.
You said Peter...
Once a year. Aunt Peter was a
Damn saint.
Well, sure.
I'm really getting stuck here. Okay, I'll visit one more place, and if I don't get it this time, I will kinda try to find it out off screen.
Ha! You're kidding me!
I am not. You will find out for yourself one day.
Hey, good to see you guys again. Madeline here was just telling me the funniest story.
My host, please.
Right, sorry.
Aw, they seem to be getting along really, really well. I want to hear that story. Madeline hasn't actually struck me as a very funny character, but apparently she is quite something.
Madeline?
Yes, Blackwell.
Blackwell. Ooh. Oh yeah, Madeline did meet our aunt.
You once told me that you knew my Auntie Lauren.
After a fashion. While in the void, I could reach out to the mortal world in dreams. The minds of other bestowers were the most receptive.
Huh? If that's true, how come she never mentioned it?
Sadly, the memories of our meetings faded as she woke.
Oh yeah, interesting.
What did you talk about? You and Auntie, I mean.
You have to understand, she was dreaming while we conversed. Her mind wasn't entirely lucid.
So you can't tell me anything?
Nothing that would make any cognitive sense.
Well, you basically just told her to rest.
Do you know what happened to them? To Auntie? To my grandmother? They both went insane. They spent years sedated in a hospital. Do you know why?
I do not. I felt their minds when they went, but that is all I know.
I see.
What a sad demise they met.
Do you think the same thing will happen to me? What happened to my aunt and grandmother, I mean?
I am sorry, I do not know. But I do believe your chances of safety are high.
You really think so? Why?
I told you. While I was in the void, I could sense their minds. I could sense yours as well. You are stronger than they were.
Interesting. How so?
I'm stronger?
Not physically, or even mentally, but emotionally, yes. Your grandmother fled the duty. Your aunt performed it with only the greatest reluctance. But you have embraced it, thrived in it.
Well, it's what I do.
And I guess that's what makes you different. You actually enjoy doing this. You don't see it as a chore.
Joey told me about how you helped him out of the void.
We helped each other.
Well, even still, if you weren't there, well, I don't know what would have happened.
The hole in the universe caused by the severed link would have consumed you. Your mind would have collapsed under the pressure, leaving you a raving madwoman.
Right. Well, thanks.
My pleasure.
You know, like the Countess, all murdery and, insane. In life and in death. It's nothing to worry about, it's probably not serious, and it's definitely not gonna happen to you. Probably.
I've always wondered, just who are you?
Pardon?
Where'd you come from? Who you were before all this?
Tell me one thing. Have you ever asked your spirit guide the same question?
Yeah.
Has he ever given you a satisfactory answer? Precisely.
But I want to know. Why? Why were you two selected to be guides for, like, eternity? Huh.
Do you know any...
Apology.
No, I don't think she knows anything about these people.
Do you know anyone named Connor Fielding? He's dead, but, well, you know.
I have not had the pleasure.
That's okay.
I guess we should...
Of course.
I want to talk to the priest dude as well.
Father Michael?
Yeah.
Well, we checked on some people, and some are dead, some are alive. Some have been dead for a long time.
Are you familiar with Emil Haskins, Leah's ex-husband?
Sadly, no. Leah and I lost touch years ago. I didn't know she had even married in the first place until recently. But I feel for him. Do you know, there's no word for a parent who loses a child. The prospect is so unthinkable, we can't even name it.
Yeah, he went through a pretty bad time, and I think he still doesn't know for sure that his daughter is dead.
Did you know Leah's daughter, Kendra?
My God, I heard what happened. Madeline told me that her soul passed on peacefully? That she's where she is supposed to be?
Yes, she's fine.
I see. You have my thanks for that.
It was our duty.
Leah was part of the Grace group, right?
It was over 20 years ago. She was a secretary at the time, I think. She was childhood friends with George Austin, and she brought him to the meetings, hoping to help him out. Turns out it helped both of them. She quit her job and joined the police force. She said the Grace group helped her find her way. I suppose until now, it did.
At a very great price.
You knew George Austin, right?
Yeah, years ago. He was... God, he looked like a street bum. I don't think he'd showered in weeks. But that was George. He only put effort into the things he cared about. The Grace Group helped him find what that was.
I heard he became an art dealer.
Yeah, none of us could believe it. George, least of all. He always used to say that he would never have discovered his calling on his own, and he would have wasted his entire life not knowing. I used to feel the same way.
Yeah. What about these people?
Is there anything you can
No. Of all the people I think, but...
So he didn't speak that much to Peter, and I doubt he's going to know anything about his family.
Do you know Maggie?
Sadly, no.
Do you know a...
Sadly, no.
No, I didn't think so. Well, let's leave.
I guess we should get going.
Godspeed.
Godspeed. And I will leave it to the next episode, guys. Hopefully I'll figure it out, what we have to do to progress the story. As usual, I've been the Zen Bear. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you love this game, because I am in love with it. It's one of the best adventure games I've played in a long time.